I'm at the Lost Nina Trailhead on US 441, and that's Lake Okeechobee behind that dike. And I'm just starting the Ocean to Lake Trail, 61 miles to Hobe Sound, and look who's with me.
Do this.
First 3.5 miles of the OTL have been a road walk, but it looks like we're about to get into the woods now here at the DuPuis Wildlife and Environmental Area. Got on the trail today at 1 p.m. so we're not planning on doing too many miles on our first day out here. Chances are we're going to stop at the first campsite on the trail, which is the Loop 4 camp. And right now, it's only 2 miles up ahead. We made it to the Loop 4 camp. Pretty nice place. We already got our tent set up back there, and it has some picnic tables and benches around a fire ring, and also a pitcher pump. We heard that it didn't work, but it does. Underway this morning on our first full day on the OTL. So we expect to do 20 miles or more today. I've already seen quite a few places on the trail like this where the ground has been torn up. Wild pigs have been busy. Lots of colorful flowers on the trail. Really nice. Just made it to the Powerline campsite at mile 14.8, and it's right next to this canal. And I'm actually going to follow the trail along this canal for about half a mile, and at that point I'll exit the DuPuis WEA. So I just entered the J.W. Corbett Wildlife Management Area, and I'll follow the trail through it for the next 16.8 miles. Trail seems pretty dry. I feel like I should be standing in water right now. I'm at the Little Gopher campsite. It's the third campsite on the OTL as you're heading east at mile 18.9. And I just picked up some water from the canal that's 0.1 back. So I'm going to take a short break here. This is cool. At mile 20.3, the trail comes out to this open savanna. And here's a wet prairie at mile 21.7. I'm making my way through a cypress strand called the Hole in the Wall. And in here, I really feel like I should be standing in water. But no, just a little mud. I'm at mile 24.1, not too far from Bowman Island, and it looks like they just did a prescribed burn through here. Just past the side trail that takes you to Bowman Island, and that's the fourth place you can camp on the trail heading east at mile 25. And the side trail is pretty short, only 0.1 mile across the prairie. But we're going to keep going to the Everglades Youth Camp, about 6 miles ahead. I'm at the pond crossing at mile 30.1, and it looks like I'm finally going to get my feet wet. Looks like the next couple miles of the trail are going to be a road walk, but we're going to stop short and just 0.2, I think. We'll make a left turn and follow that road up to the youth camp. Well, we finished at 22 miles today, and right now we're next to the Everglades Youth Camp at mile 30.8, getting set up and about to call it a night. Got underway about 10 minutes ago and just hiked out of the Corbett WMA. And for today, not exactly sure how many miles we're going to do, but I know we'll do at least 16 up to Indiantown Road. Looking forward to getting something to eat there. Right now I'm hiking along the C18 canal at mile 35.6, and just up ahead I'll do just about a mile road walk to the Loxahatchee Slough. Heading back into the woods. About 1 mile into the Loxahatchee Slough, and that's the first boardwalk we've come across at mile 37.6. And I heard it was going to be dry through here, and from what I've seen over the last couple days, I'm not really surprised that it is. Hiking through this cool palm hammock at mile 38.8. Stopped at this spot to take a break at mile 41.6. Got some water from that pitcher pump, and about to get back at it. Half a mile back at mile 42.2, I passed a camping area, and now I'm at the side trail that leads you to the Lucky Hammock campsite at mile 42.7, and it's just 0.1 off the trail. So that makes camping areas 6 and 7 as you're heading east on the trail. At mile 43.5, the trail met up with the C18 canal again, and it's going to follow it for the next mile and a half. Just hit mile 45, and we're going to follow the trail into Riverbend Park. I'm hiking under Indiantown Road right now at mile 46.5, and I'm going to make a left up here and follow Indiantown Road for about half a mile, and that's where we're going to get something to eat, most likely Mexican. So we opted against getting Mexican and just decided to sit out here at the Sunoco. And I'm having a hot dog, a banana, and some chips. So we jumped back on the trail a few minutes ago, and we're gonna head about a mile up on the trail to a campsite that's not on the maps, but Jessica knows where it is. That flat spot behind me, that's where we ended up camping last night. It's near the bluffs above the Loxahatchee River at mile 47.9, and pretty good spot. And we're setting off on our last day on the OTL right now. Just got 13 miles to go. About to pass under the Florida Turnpike and I-95 at mile 48.8. Just crossed the Hobbs Grove Canal at mile 51.7, and that puts me at the entrance of the Jonathan Dickinson State Park. About half a mile into the state park, and we'll be hiking through it for about the next 7.5 miles all the way up to US 1. I'm standing over Kitchen Creek at mile 54, and just half a mile back there's a side trail that leads you to the Kitchen Creek campsite, and that would actually make the 8th designated campsite on the trail. At mile 56.8, this is the last designated campsite on the OTL as you're heading east, Scrub J campsite. And the cool thing about it is down there they actually have a privy and a trash can. Been hiking the Sandy Hill area towards the end of Jonathan Dickinson State Park, and just up ahead is US 1, and from there we've only got a 2-mile road walk to the ocean. Almost there.